One thing is for sure, appraisals are a critical piece of a real estate transaction that can make or break a deal or limit the amount of money a home buyer is allowed to borrow, forcing them to come up with bigger down payment or to renegotiate the sales price. Welcome to my channel. My name is Valbona Gjoligaj and I'm a real estate professional in South Florida. We are talking today about the appraisal in this shifting market, and you will learn what is the most important factor that appraisals are taking into consideration these days and how it impacts your selling price. In simple terms, an appraisal is an unbiased professional opinion of a home's value. As it pertains to a real estate transaction, an appraisal determines whether the home's contract price reflects the value of the home, given the property's condition, location, features, and recent sales of similar local properties. A buyer's mortgage lender requires an acceptable appraisal before the loan can close. Just a fun fact, do you know that appraisal reports back in time, they were only 12 pages? And now an appraisal report has at least 30 photos and it is 39 pages long. Anyway, so the appraisers are interested in finding at least 3 homes. It is called the rule of 3, and I have made another video where I explained what that really means. I have included a link to the video on the description below to make it easy for you to find it. And the title is The Rule of 3 Comes, something like that. So the 2 of these 3 homes should have sold, one less than the subject property and one more than the subject property. Here's what details the appraiser look for in those homes to compare with the subject property. I'm listing them for you here one by one. It's number of the beds, number of the bathrooms, date of sale, square footage, the view side of the property, age, is there any upgrades, hurricane glasses, shutters, new roof, new doors, new fixtures, garages, porch, patio, there is a pool, there is a spa. So all these elements are compared one to one. And when they look for comparables, appraisals dig deep and look also for seller concessions. So if you want to learn more about the seller's concessions, I have created a video before that explained that in detail, what that means and how buyers can use it to put a lower offer and can take advantage of the concessions toward the sellers. So you will find a link in the description as well. Another factor to add to the long list are the schools. So schools are also, they were very important before, but recently schools seems not to matter as much as before because more people are sending kids to private school, or a lot of them are kids are getting home education. So all the list of details I mentioned will be adjusted in order to get a closer price to the subject property. And the best appraisal report has the least amount of adjustment. So I'm repeating this one more time. The best appraisal report has the least amount of adjustments. So why is this so important for you? Because in our recent market, the number one factor that appraisers are evaluating beside every factors is the date of sale adjustment or time adjustment, as the properties are staying longer in the market. So as you may know, properties, the home is not selling for 1 week, for 1 day, for 1 month even anymore. So we see properties staying for at least for 2 months or 45 days in the market. So when appraisers speak of a time adjustment, that term is really a misnomer. They don't make adjustments to comparable sales merely because time has passed. What they really make is an adjustment that reflects the prices that may have changed due to the demand and supply dynamic from one market in the past to the current market. And the actual housing market, my friends, is a market where the dynamic between the demand and supply has changed dramatically. As a result, all home sellers out there think much better when you decide to accept an offer on your home when it comes from a buyer that will take a mortgage. Work with a real estate agent professional like myself to avoid any unpleasant situation on the closing days. Because as you know, the appraisals usually come toward the closing days. Professional agent like myself, we try and we have a list of things that we do to avoid that. Thank you so much for listening to my video and watching it. So do not forget, if you like it, to like, comment, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I do every week, I post every week a video, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a blessed day.